My OBS fucking crashed. Wow, that was really weak. Wow.
Well,
I know I'm a little higher level than this, but damn.
Burn it all! The perfect fight!
You won't get it by me!
I see. Sneak it up and... Just watch me! Come on, try harder!
Careful, President!
Let's go! Pressure!
Draw! Into the line! Into the line!
Clear out! Have a taste!
You won't get it by me!
Get back! Yep! Sure! I see what you're saying. Get this!
huh.
Get lost! How annoying! Get lost!
Yeah,
Hmm?
it's playing that the fire symbol. Reading why it looks like that, it's drifted on and off from 1 to 0.
I don't know what you said. Hold on.
Get lost!
Damn.
Yep!
Is there a fun Reddit for this game yet?
Huh?
Is there a fun Reddit for this game yet?
I actually
Yeah.
haven't looked yet.
There it is. I found it.
Send it.
I have a Zenless zone and it's just
Is there anything for like specific, like?
I don't go read Reddit like that, so I wouldn't know. I just go find whatever.
Move along!
No escape!
My character's name is Grace, right?
Don't
Yeah.
look at
Grace Howard.
How's
gonna ask if there was anything specific for Grace or Ellen
A lot of AI stuff.
or Rena. Oh,
A lot of AI stuff. Sabrina. So the top players is Nicole, Ambi, Corrin, Soldier 11, and Miyabi.
Ambi. I'll gladly take Ambi.
Not a lot.
Dang.
Not a lot. They're kind of
Nicole
tasteful,
Risen
but
likes
not a
Nicole.
lot.
Nicole and Soldier.
I'll send you. I'll send you what I found. How do I? Can I not copy this shit? What?
Nice. Got those done.
Yeah. It's a pretty new game, so I figured it wouldn't be a lot.
Almost kept up with that.
Oh, I immediately saw Nicole's like on the. It's like most of this actually. Hold on.
Yeah. Nicole was like the poster girl. Might still be the poster girl, but also people are mad they lowered her cup size.
Don't look down on me.
Ambi. Wait.
You want to test my hammer?
Do I have to meet Billy in the morning? I can.
I'm looking through my university subreddit.
Mm.
This person is saying that the university is covering up a relationship between them and a TA, and I don't. Call me dense. I don't get what the big deal. I don't get why the university would cover it up, nor why the university would care about it.
Maybe the TA is like old as shit.
I mean, if they're gonna say like the TA for something, then please use the proper vocabulary for that. This makes it seem like it was a mutual agreement,
Mm.
and usually TAs are like graduate school. Like they're usually not that old, unless he was extorting you and like was just like sleep with me, I'll give you grades. Then that's something that would raise some concern. But please state that instead of saying yeah they covered up my relationship with TA. It's like it does not sound like a big deal.
Welcome in. What mods are you going for this time?
Oh, well, that's right. I got one of you. That mystical beard. Hmm.
You want to test my hammer?
I'll help you win. The lunch is on you.
Oh, I'm gonna have to dismantle those.
Am I the asshole for asking my wife not to hang out with her friend who has a different lifestyle than us because I'm afraid of losing her?
Huh?
Me, 37 male, and my wife, 35 female, have been married for 14 years. We met when we were both in college. She studied literature, I studied engineering, and was getting into tech. We were dating for 2 years when she got pregnant and we decided to get married and start a family. We decided together that I would work and she would be a stay-at-home mom because it would be too difficult for her to find a low-paying job with her major, and I was already starting to earn quite well. Fair enough. I've also always had a fairly conservative approach to family life, and I was happy to be a sole
The
provider.
lunch is on you.
God, I wish that's fucking feasible. She always wanted to be a mom and was looking forward to being a stay-at-home mom. Okay. Right now, our children are 14 and 12 years old. I have a good job, and my wife stays home taking care of the house. This arrangement has always suited her, but recently she has begun to mention that she feels a bit lonely and lacks friends, especially none that the children are older. Oh, especially now that the children are older and she has more time to herself. Indeed, our social life mostly consisted of meetings with my work colleagues and their wives, whom my wife can hardly call friends. That's why I was happy at first when my wife ran into her best friend from college. Let's call her Anna. According to my wife, they got along so well as if they didn't have an almost 14-year-old break in contact. My wife got pregnant, she drifted apart from her college friends. Okay, fair enough. They started meeting They started meeting for coffee quite often. When my wife returned from these meetings, she was overjoyed and excited and told me a lot about Anna. It was then that I began to worry. Okay. During the time, my wife had no contact with her. Anna got her PhD in literature, started teaching at the university, and became the editor of one of the most important culture magazines in our country. Her husband is an award-winning writer, apparently very well recognized. It's hard for me to say anything about this as I have no idea about literature. They earn well, do not have and do not want children, and basically lead a carefree lifestyle completely different from ours. They have lots of friends from their literary academic circle, consider these friends family, and go several times a week to various author meetings, galas, gallery opens, and God knows what else. I'm failing to see the problem still.
The problem is he has a kid and therefore can't have a fun life, and now he's regretting it. But he's trying to make that a couple problem, not just his problem.
I was just thinking it was just jealousy.
He doesn't want his wife's friend to corrupt her and make her want to have fun.
And make her want to have her own life outside of just being a stay-at-home mom, right?
That's bad, Blizzard.
God forbid people want to have fun.
God forbid people want to live their own lives.
Right? From what I've gathered, they are also much more progressive and liberal than I am. For example, they divide all their chores and bills 50-50. God.
Sorry, I had a burp.
No, not you. It's just I fucking hate the idea that liberal or progressive roles in a household is a bad thing. It's fucking stupid. They are also much more progressive and liberal than I am. For example, they divide all their chores and bills 50-50, and they have a mixed gender group of friends.
Why did that one matter?
The mixed gender group of friends?
Yeah.
Because men and women aren't compatible in a socially conservative person's eyes. You should stay around your own gender, and you shouldn't intermingle because blah 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 blah, something. People think that men are not entitled to, that all men want to do is have sex with women and they shouldn't be influenced by other women.
Mm.
When in reality, it's just so, but whatever. Anna's friends with Anna is friends with men and her husband with women, which I always consider inappropriate in a serious relationship. Yep.
Okay.
Imagine cutting yourself off from the opposite sex because like you are afraid you can't handle yourself, or you're afraid of how other people will view you. Fucking crazy. My wife invited Anna and her husband for dinner because she really wanted me to meet them. She hoped we would both start going to all these cultural events with them. They were really polite and respectful, and didn't comment on in any way on the difference in our lifestyle. But dinner was
I don't
nevertheless
think
quite
they really
tiresome for me.
care.
Yeah, right. They're just vibing. Live and let
Like,
live, right?
bro, you're obsessing over their lifestyle. They're not thinking a damn thing about yours.
He's afraid that the subliminal messaging that they have is gonna influence his wife, who's like fucking 30 something. Her synapse is done growing. Her frontal lobe's completely formed. It if that shit influences her, that says more about her than them.
That's funny.
But dinner was nevertheless quite tiresome for me, as I didn't have any common topics with them. My wife knows that I don't share her passion for literature, just as she doesn't share my interest in technology, but this has never been an issue in our marriage. We traveled together, went on bike trips, went to our favorite restaurants and movies, etc. I didn't understand why she suddenly wants this change. Yeah.
What change was she asking
Don't
for?
look down on
Wait,
me.
I missed that whole.
They're not asking for changes. It's just the fact that she's going out and
Is it worth
meeting
it?
friends and
At your
like
service.
going. He's also afraid that he's gonna lose her to fucking liberal ideologies, and it's like,
Mm.
dumb, fucking stupid. Um, Anna started taking my wife to some of the literary events organized by her magazine, and also invited her to write a couple of reviews for a column she's running. She apparently sees great potential in my wife and appreciates her insight, which my wife accepted with great joy.
Touch my
I was
tail.
torn. On one hand, I was happy that my wife didn't feel alone and that she had something to do when the kids are at school or with her friends, or with their friends. On the other hand, I was afraid that I was losing my wife, that she would turn into someone else under Anna's influence. I was
So
also
he
afraid
thinks
that other
his
men
wife
will,
will cheat.
not, I don't know, because I also find really weird that a lot of people who believe in the traditional roles, traditional gender roles, where the male is a provider, the female is a um just child rearer, they
Mm.
get really fucking like, oh, I don't want to say passionate, but they get really passionate about that and don't want the woman to like actually do anything other than childcare, even when there's like they don't need to do childcare.
Mm.
It's fucking strange. And then also the other thing, the hit on her thing. I was also afraid that other men will hit on her at the events. And I invite. Why'd you put a fucking comma there? I was also afraid that other men will hit on her at the events and invites her to, even though my wife repeats that all of Anna's friends knows that she's married and a mother. They never cross any boundaries and always speak of her family with respect. I finally told my wife that I was uncomfortable with her friendship with Anna, that I was afraid that its relationship would change her for the worse, and that she would no longer care about our marriage and children. I said that I can't forbid her to do anything, but that I would feel much better if she didn't go to all these events with Anna, and if she didn't accept an offer to write reviews for a magazine. My wife
That's
said that
so
the friendship
fucking
with
wild.
Anna, yeah, the dude's getting hit in the pride, and he's floundering right now. My
He's
wife said that
seen
the
one too
friendship with
many
Anna,
Instagram models, and now he thinks his wife is one.
she's not even modeling. She's
No,
reviewing a
but just
magazine.
that's his idea of the liberal woman.
Ugh. My wife said that the friendship with Anna is very important to her, that she had been feeling depressed lately, spending most of the day at home all alone, and that contact with people with whom she can talk about things she's passionate about has made her feel significantly better. I
Yeah,
promise
makes
to her
sense.
that I
You wanna
will.
test my hammer?
You know, I wish
Made
that
ready.
like
At your
we could
service.
see alternate
Is it
timelines
work
and shit.
time?
Cause like
Is
I don't
it
want to
work
say
time?
that her being depressed could lead to some terrible things, but I feel like
So
I'd
cuckoo.
rather have my
2.
wife
Yes, all accounted for.
partake in or dabble in a little bit of a lifestyle that I don't completely
Pet
agree with,
made ready.
rather than going
Is
home
it
and
work
seeing her
time?
fucking like
Is
dead
it
from a
work
drug
time?
overdose. Like
Man, we
I don't
went
know,
two very different dark routes with that.
or cheating, like shit.
No, that's not where I went with that.
Uh,
So cuckoo.
How can I?
1,
I assume that she'll
2.
she'll like
Yes,
go
Yeah.
ballistic
all
and kill him.
accounted for.
Yeah,
We'll kill the kid, but
either
yeah.
either or like. I don't know. I feel like one would
Pet made
hurt
ready.
way less.
At your service.
Which one?
Don't worry about it. Where did I leave off on? I contact with people with whom she can talk about things she's passionate about has made her feel significantly better. I promised to her that I will work less and that I will spend more time with her.
You are not the solution to this problem, sir.
Yeah. She feels isolated, bro. She feels like attached to you. She needs to like actually know that she isn't. I also repeated that I cannot forbid her to see Anna and her friends, but that this friendship really makes me uncomfortable. She was sad but understood me and said that she will stop spending time with Anna. Yesterday, I talked to
What
my
a
older
bad
brother.
friend.
Yesterday, I talked to my older brother, whose advice I always appreciate about the situation. He said that me and my wife married really young, and that it's understandable that she might feel like she's missing out on things outside family life. He also said that the only way to make yeah, they married at 22. Yeah, crazy that they lasted this long. He said he also said that the only way to make sure that my wife is
You wanna
with me
test my
because she
hammer?
really loves me and not because she's just stuck with me and has no other options. That's also why I hate that scenario right there is also why I hate traditional roles and why people like idealize them. Because if at one point your wife decides that she doesn't love you anymore, she can't really leave because like she doesn't have money. No, she's just kind of with you just because like for materialistic reasons, and that I feel like it hurts way more.
Yeah, but that's something you're always gonna think about if you're the breadwinner.
Yeah, I guess, but at the same time, it's like if she's able to like she already is able to leave and like live on her own.
Let
She
me
can
rephrase
surely
that. If you
do that.
think they're losing interest and you're the breadwinner.
Mm. Wow. Also, just I'm never comfortable like forcing someone, not really forcing, but like putting someone in a situation where it's incredibly hard for them to leave if they ever feel the need to leave.
Yeah.
Welcome in. What mods are you going for this time?
Like, shit, I always have a go bag like prepped and ready. Like I'm out when I want to be out. So I hate like going places with family when they insist that they drive. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna take my car. Because if I want to leave, I'll leave.
That's exactly why, for this trip we're doing in August, why I'm driving.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that sentiment. To make sure that my wife is with me because she really loves me and not because she's just stuck with me and has no other options, is to give her freedom to spend time with other people. Even though it makes me uncomfortable, it really made me think and question my own behavior. I really don't want to be a person who limits my wife's freedom, but I also don't want to be tempting fate in order to see if she really loves me. It would break my heart to lose her, and maybe deep inside I feel like she would leave me if she had any other options, so I don't want her to have those options. I feel like shit. Am I the asshole? See, he had like a moment of clarity where he's recognizing it, but then he like says that like he wants to take these options away. That's when I'm like, yeah, no, you cemented. Not. You're not a good person.
She's not allowed to find anyone better, but I won't allow it. No, I'll do it another day. actually, well, I do one.
That's a lot. Yeah, no, I don't want to go on like on Reddit to find these posts. They write a lot of shit here. Ugh. I'll say on Instagram where the people are fucking illiterate.
Yeah, you didn't seem to complain about the literacy on that one that much.
There was like one like grammar mistake. It's a comma somewhere. I'll say I misread a few things, but whatever. I'm trying to find ones that are like not polarizing. I'm trying to find ones that were like not clear. 'Cause, like there are two over here.
Dude, I love the
Where,
ones where it's clear cut.
I like and don't like it. Like the toxic one, I like it because they're fucking stupid. You know,
Which
it's kind of
ones?
like let's see what this dumbass wrote. The ones from Instagram I read.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because they're so fucking stupid, and you're like, I can't believe this person.
No, the Instagram ones you read are like the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, like it's like this is the peak of dumb. But this one is just, am I the asshole for leaving my fiance after I learned that there were strippers at her bachelorette party? And I'm like, that's no, I completely understand. Unless it's like,
Nah, man, you gotta
you know,
specify
her
male or
friends.
female strippers. Because
Probably
yeah,
male.
it could be her bridesmaids were strippers, and he's just not comfortable with that.
Why would the bridesmaids be strippers if?
Not saying
What?
they were actually stripping, but just that might be their profession.
Oh, no, I assume it was like because it's such a fucking common like story is like her bachelorette party, they invite male strippers. I assume like he's uncomfortable with it. But if it was like her
Probably.
bridesmaids that did that without her permission, I would be like, you know, you're the asshole for leaving. It wasn't her decision.
Yeah.
Unless she stayed. Like,
Well, she probably stayed.
you just stayed, but like, unless
I
it's
don't
like
think this would have been a
yeah.
problem had she like, oh, male strippers? No, thank you, and just left.
No, you'd be surprised. A lot of people like do shit like that. We're like, you should have like had your instincts tell you to leave before they came out. I'm like, okay, asshole. I guarantee you, if I fucking drove a car at you, you'd freeze and your instincts wouldn't kick in to run. Alright,
Nah,
that ain't how that works.
my instincts would
Huh?
kick in. Test it. Run me over.
My instincts would kick in. I would jump and try to drop kick the windshield, so I like break through it and kick you in the face. Alright, let's actually read this one. What the title reads basically, I, 29 male, and my ex-fiance, 29 female, were together for 5 years. We should have been married now in normal conditions, but I broke up with her and canceled the wedding 2 days before it because they invited male strippers to bachelorette party. Yep, already like some not good English. I am personally not a fan of these parties, but reluctantly agreed after both groom and bride side confirmed we would keep it simple. I told my ex-fiance I am not comfortable with strippers or any other kinds of crazy things. She agreed. I also told my friends if they were to do a stupid thing without me knowing, we would have problems. Fair enough. We stayed at my friend's summer house and chilled there by the pool. Did some WoW raids and played board games.
Did some
My
what?
ex-fiance and her friends, huh?
Did some what?
World of Warcraft.
Oh wow, I just thought I heard you wrong. Wow.
Said WoW, yeah. That game's still around.
Just didn't expect to hear that.
Yeah. My ex-fiance and her friends went to a restaurant, then went to an Airbnb. There was no problem during the night. The next day, I asked how things went. She and her husband said it was really chill and good. We returned to the city center after that. I encountered another bridesmaid that day when I was shopping for a bracelet for my ex-fiance for her upcoming birthday. I asked the girl how's everything as we were in the same department at the college, but I rarely talk now. She's closer to my fiance than me. She said it's going. What do you mean she's closer than your fiance?
Touch my tail?
Okay, you know whatever. I'm gonna skip past that.
Blizzard,
She said
no
it's
one
coming.
marries their best friend.
No, I understand that.
They marry
that.
acquaintances.
I get that. It's just it's weird hearing shit like that. It's like, okay, so what do you and your partner really talk about? Like, how do you know that you're gonna be a good fit to
Whether we're gonna have a kid or not. No, I can't even say that. They don't decide to have a kid. No one decides to have a kid nowadays. They
No,
just
they
kind
never
of do
decide
it.
that, right? No, what happens is when the marriage goes sour, we should have a kid to like spice things up again. That'll really fix it, right?
No, the kid. Yeah, the kid will save the marriage.
Yeah, right. And if that doesn't work, have another kid.
If that doesn't work, then you get a dog. And if that doesn't work, the third kid.
How can I help?
Foolproof plan.
Why are that chick's boobs so big?
Which one?
Alexandrina.
Oh, Rena's got like, yeah. Rena
Rena
and Grace.
Every time I look at her, I'm like, this is not the Stella I know.
Rena and Grace have like the
Yes.
biggest.
Yeah, this is not the Stella I know. Okay, but like Rena seems like way bigger than Grace.
I think that's just because of what she's wearing. I think they're the same size.
I think it's also because fucking Rena's wearing a corset.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes. I only handle technical matters.
Grace is a little more free.
I do like the cartoony style of this game.
I love this game so much.
I only handle technical matters.
I might end up. Who knows? Maybe, I don't know.
I'm debating on if I want to spend fuel, but I don't think I will. I think I'm just gonna do some pulls.
Oh, yeah, anyway. I asked the girls how everything was. She told me my fiance. She said it's going good, and last night was crazy with all those strippers. Oh, he left because she didn't mention that. Alright, never mind. Yeah, no, I'm on the same side.
Yeah, I was saying because he did set down ground rules, like, and
then
everybody
he asked
agreed
her
to
how
them.
it happened, and no one said anything.
Yeah, and everybody agreed, like, yeah, no strippers.
After saying that, she looked uncomfortable. I asked her about the details, but she was not willing to tell much. I think she realized
Man,
she should not
she
talk to me about it. I
realized.
laughed and left.
She knew she
She
fucked up. She's like, oh, I bet you she was like, hey, last night was crazy with all the strip.
The strip poker that we were playing. Just us girls.
The
guys.
the strip, like the boardwalk, you know?
I confronted my fiance and she seemed surprised about it. She was denying at first, then told me nothing crazy happened and one of the bridesmaids invited strippers. I reminded her that it was a strict boundary for me. I asked about the details, but she said there was nothing much, with strippers, just solo dances, and that's it. Yep. I told her I need some time to think. Almost all the bridesmaids messaged me ensuring nothing happened when I was on my way back.
I'll be honest,
No,
man.
home.
Oh
Definitely not
no.
coordinated.
As soon as the wife lied about it, you can't trust anything anymore.
Yeah, it's not the fact that you did anything with them. It's just like it's the principle that you hid that. Had she at the beginning like, yeah, they did, like, I
And the
without
fact-
my knowledge, the bridesmaid invited strippers.
It wasn't
nothing
like
happened.
one of the bridesmaids told him because they knew it was something wrong. They accidentally told him. So they were all willing to like keep
It's
this
gonna be a lie.
secret. So like she absolutely could have done something with one of the male strippers, and he would never know because her friends are gonna keep her secret. Good friends though. except the one that fucked up.
Yeah, I guarantee you get kicked out. Things happened after that, but in the end, I decided to break up and cancel the wedding. I lost some money since it was only 2 days before the wedding. Things are not cool right now. My head is messed up. I get criticism from everyone and no idea about what to do. My sister told me to see a therapist to process my thoughts and feelings. That is what I'll do next. Oh, good job. Some mutuals suggested me that I should reconsider things and stop being so whiny about such a small thing. I do not think it's such a small thing, especially when they all try to hide it from me. Yeah, that's the part right there.
See, yeah, that's the. Admittedly, I don't think the strippers are a big deal, but the fact that they're all lying about it, like, that's an issue. Oh wait. Oh no, that's 200. What the?
I'm not finding like updates. Alright, never mind. Whatever. Alright, next one. Am I the asshole for yelling at my brother for waking me up when I don't need to be awake?
Did Louis write this?
Are you his boyfriend?
I thought he said brother.
No, boyfriend.
Oh, never mind.
So, yeah.
Did Donut write this?
Rito.
Donut and
I
Louie
didn't know
wake each
you
other
two
up.
close like that.
No, Donut and Louie wake each other up.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. For background, my boyfriend and I are both 29 and have lived together for 3 years, and this morning when I yelled at him, he told me to post the situation to Reddit. I
Bro,
I don't
alright,
understand the
stop
thought
reading.
process.
Stop reading. No. The boyfriend knows. He knows for certain he is in the right. He knows for certain every single person is about to call this woman the asshole.
Yeah, but all she needs is one person to say she's not.
And it's
Like,
gonna be hilarious if he's
that's
wrong.
every fucking OP. That's every fucking OP in this. I just can't imagine the thought process
Dude.
of like, hey, okay, we had this disagreement. Okay, we're having this
Go to
argument.
Reddit. I don't want to
Instead of
talk to you.
settling ourselves, let's get the internet to tell us who's right or wrong.
Not talking to you. You talk
And
to Reddit.
imagine, no, imagine the boyfriend's like, okay, let's go to Reddit, and he leaves the room and starts making a bunch of like spam Reddit accounts just to like hound her online.
Oh my god.
The whole time we've lived together, he's had this incredibly irritating need to wake me up when he wakes up, even when I don't need to be awake yet.
Okay, I immediately want to know, is he doing it on purpose or is he just
Yeah, no,
in his
I think it's
waking
an
up?
accident.
Yeah.
Does he like jolt awake? Is that what it is? He can fall asleep on a dime, but it usually takes me at least an hour to pass out. Melatonin gives me the worst nightmares, so that's a no-go. Oh, so this guy has like sleep apnea or some shit like that. Yeah. Apparently, I found out that like if you're a healthy sleeper, it takes you 20 to 25 minutes to fall asleep. That's like the sweet spot. I apparently I'm not a healthy sleeper, so I fall asleep really fucking quickly.
I thought falling asleep
Which I think
quicker
that's
would mean I'm
counterintuitive,
more
but whatever.
healthy.
Huh?
I would think falling asleep quicker would make me more healthy.
I know, right? It's counterintuitive, but yeah, it's just I don't know. It's like something to be like you're that tired, do you fall asleep that quickly?
Yeah, it's been a long day.
Yeah. For the record, every time he sleeps, I let him sleep. It's Saturday and I woke up earlier than him. I just hang out quietly on my phone or go to the living room. If I'm gonna be any semblance of loud, he's taking a nap, lights are off. I make everyone be quiet and I leave him be because sleep is important. Okay. He has let me nap longer than 30 minutes, maybe 4 or 5 times. He says that he does this stuff because normal couples want to spend time together, but
So he is doing it on purpose?
it sounds like he's doing it on purpose.
Okay, I don't get why he told her to go to Reddit.
He just, well, a lot of the people that go on these things are delusional, thinking that people are gonna side with them.
Bro,
So.
this is extra. Okay, continue.
Well, if you want to match against me,
He has let me nap longer than 30 minutes, maybe 4 or 5 times. He says that he does this stuff because normal couples want to spend time together, but it feels like a control thing with me. He's very often out all weekend, and some weeknights which I don't mind at all because friendship is something important, but that shoots down the quality time narrative for me. Absolutely.
Yeah?
I have 2 kids from a previous relationship that are 8 and 6. Both kids have strep throat right now, and one has scarlet fever. Oh, scarlet fever on top of it. I currently have strep. I have a constant headache. My throat. Why? Okay, hold on. What fucking dumbass decided that this lady has strep and slept in the same bed as them?
That's what couples do together. Didn't you hear
Yeah,
the
they get sick
story?
together with strep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Strep's
Yeah.
fucking awful, by the way. It's not fun.
But it's fine, because you'll get through it together.
Yeah. One of you might die. Yeah, I don't think anyone can. Actually, that's someone could probably die from strep.
But they'll die together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Dada. My throat and body hurts, and I am especially tired. Last night he fell asleep at 12. I fell asleep at 1:30. He got up for the kids at 2:45 and 4. He gets up at 6:30 for work, and he woke me up at 7 for zero reason. Since he pulled this yesterday, waking me up to lock the door for him as he left his keys at work, I gave him my spare keys. my first day of the evening before so he'd go to the gym. He was on the kitchen counter. I yelled, Reed sternly admonished. I can't physically yell right now. Oh. No, whatever. At him, asking what on earth he feels the need to wake me up for. Does he feel wrong having to be the only one awake? Why would you not care about the need of your girlfriend? I don't get it. He gave me the normal couples, blah blah blah, and told me to post it here for judgment. Just for context, he works 8 to 5. I'm in college full time and pursuing a separate certificate on top of that. He does not pay my bills or for anything my kids or I need, so it can't be resentment from that. All the chores I get done were done by me. He does start his own laundry and wash his own dishes most of the time, so it can't be that either. Oh wow, he does like less than the bare minimum. Really.
I'm still trying to understand why he told her to go to Reddit. I, I'm still lost on that.
Hey.
Does bro want credit for being the asshole?
No, he probably didn't want to argue.
Oh, you think it wasn't like a serious like tell Reddit they'll help you, but like a
No, he was just like, I
tell
don't want
someone
to
who
have this
cares kind of
conversation.
thing.
Yeah, or he's just like trying to avoid it. You know, like being a little pussy.
Damn. Oh, fucking.
So it begins.
I did that to myself.
Go ahead.
Oh, son of a bitch. Oh.
Oof, am I the asshole? My 30 female husband, 33 male, wanted to open the marriage 2 years ago, and after months of guilt tripping, I eventually agreed. Eventually, I started after a year to try it out, and now he wants to close the marriage again. Or are you gonna say no? Or are you gonna say no? You kind of made your bed there, buddy.
Bro, at that point, just get a divorce. Like, I don't.
Because they want to have this, to be secure and like have the marriage stay there just so they're secure.
I don't give a
You know?
shit. Get a divorce.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't know why, but this little gameplay here is kind of distracting me a little bit. I don't know what's going on, but
Huh?
we neat. I'm watching you play. I don't know what you're doing, but it's pretty neat.
Right? This game's fucking addictive.
A little cute little pet thing you got going on there.
I'm a soul hound.
That sounds cool.
No!
Okay. My husband and I met in college, and we ended up married a few years after. 6 years into the marriage, he says he regrets that he never got to really explore the bachelor life since we were together since mid-college.
Well, that's your fault. You proposed. What?
I love how like people romanticize the idea of like being with multiple women or getting together with multiple women, but it's like it. I feel like it's like not really gonna be that different,
Bro, I don't like one.
right?
Well,
He has had 2 partners before me. He is my only partner, and I am perfectly content with that. Not too long after that, he jokingly suggested an open marriage since it is what everyone is doing these days, according
oh
to
my
him, and my heart
God.
sank. My heart sank, and I said no. It was a grammar mistake. I wondered if I just wasn't hot enough or fun enough in bed, or he was just getting bored of me. Even though I always allow him enough space to himself, I mean, I agreed to all his kinks in the past. I exercise religiously with weightlifting and yoga while eating a very healthy diet, so I am pretty damn fit. Dude,
She doing too much for this guy.
dude. Like, putting all lies aside, these activities, as she said, are all stereotypes that fucking a lot of men want to see in a woman. It's like, bro, you fucking shit up. What's
Huh?
wrong, you guy? All the shit she's doing is like the stereotypical like men want to see this in a woman type shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and this guy kind of like just fucked it just because he wants to live the bachelor life. Um. I always plan at least 2 nights a month and always join in on his hobbies when he wants me. Even
Bro,
though I
can
have
I
no
marry
interest,
this
like,
woman?
I know, right? She's open-minded. All that. And just like race car courses or the range. He was persistent with his request and made me feel bad for not letting him enjoy youth while he still had it. Yeah, red flag. Eventually, he broke me down, and I begrudgingly agreed on a don't ask, don't tell policy. When it all started, I didn't bother to partake. I just lived life as I did before, except he would go out to more boys' night out in bars, and I would see dating apps on his phone. I eventually decided to go on a dating site since I was home alone at night more often during Fridays, and I thought I might as well give it a try after my lady friends encouraged me to. Fast forward a few months, and now when I tell my husband I can't keep him company during his hobbies, he starts to get annoyed and wants to know about what I am doing. And when I just mentioned, oh, just a date, he demanded more details despite the don't ask, don't tell policy. And as months go by, he got really mad and decided, let's close the marriage. I actually met some really charming, nice men who actually seem to appreciate my company and really want to do things I want to do. So I told no, and then the guilt tripping starts again. Yeah, a lot of red flags. Now he says he wants a baby, and I should.
Oh, God.
We were talking about dysfunctional marriages and
Oh,
getting kids, right?
God.
Now he says he wants a baby, and I should stop this because it won't be good for our future children to grow up with parents doing this sort of stuff.
Bro, you're the idea.
He's the one that started it, yeah, right? When we got married, he stated he never wanted kids, and I said I said, oh my fuck. Okay, and I said I did, but I am fine with not having them, as I would not want to have kids with a man who didn't want them.
Understandable.
Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole not agreeing to close the marriage and cutting all ties to everyone I met? Edit.
No.
I had plans a month plus out in advance. He makes plans the night or two before, and he only makes plans for his hobbies. He may agree that both must consent to closing if we decide to close, just as both must agree beforehand for it to be valid.
I think you should remarry.
Oh, this is a comment that here. I would bet money he wants a kid to tie you up at home while he definitely keeps his end of the marriage open. He didn't want an open marriage, he just wants to fuck lots of women. And then replies to this is, I know he even is, he wants to think he's going to fuck a lot of women. I would laugh my fucking ass off if he wants to shut it down just because his wife is the only one getting the fun.
That's most likely what it is.
That'd be fucking hilarious, bro. God, bro. What the fuck, MA? You know what AMA stands for?
Ask me anything.
Okay, I'm not gonna go into this. This is actually a sad story. I don't know.
Go ahead. Your journey.
Come on.
Ooh, this one has a tag scene there, not the asshole. So, am I the asshole for telling my wife's friends I make more money than her?
So it begins.
Or you get, like, a
I'm
team title, I
assuming
guess?
the wife has a job.
Maybe. I, 25 male, am married to my wife, Sasha, 28 female. She comes from a pretty wealthy background, while I decidedly do not. What do you mean, you decidedly? What? Do you have a choice in that?
No, he's just like, he's saying it's like obvious that he doesn't. Not
I
like
decidedly?
like it. I can't even think of an example. Like the phrase "decidedly so," like no one actually decides. It's just an expression to say like it's obvious or like matter of fact.
Hmm. Okay. My dad had left before I was born, and my mom died when I was 11. I've mostly gotten over it, as much as one can get over something like that. However, I'm so sensitive on any so-called jokes on that. Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna try to read this with a straight face. This is kind of funny. I graduated from summa cum laude. And
Summa cum laude, yeah,
what is that?
fraternity. I think
I just,
not
I just
not
saw
fraternity.
cum.
Is it no? Is it? Oh shit.
There's something that fraternity. These aren't Greek letters. It sounds like it's for fraternity though.
Cause I've heard it before in like college setting, but I just don't remember if that's just the name of the college or like a sorority or fraternity or what.
Summa cum laude is an academic level of distinction used by educational institutions to signify a degree that was received with the highest honor. Ah! So
Oh.
it's like valedictorian with extra steps.
Oh, that joke makes so much more sense. 'Cause I heard that from a comedian, but I didn't fully understand. That's why I just thought it was a fraternity. That makes so much more sense now.
Okay. And went straight into investment banking. I met my wife when I was 23 and first into it. Dude, investment banking is a lot, man. But after 3 years, I done pretty well. My wife is a lawyer. Now I love my wife and she loves me, obviously, but her family hates me. Okay. Like from the depths of their souls, hates me. I've been called a gold digger, a low life, and a few more vague insults on my table
Ooh,
man.
I already don't think he's the asshole. I would have cracked too. I, I,
Yeah, right?
I would have cracked. I'm like, I'll have you know, she's the gold digger.
I went to a party with her the other day, one of those fancy schmancy things where everyone drinks champagne.
Fancy
He put
schmancy
it in a
thing.
mocking thing too, and complained about this that and the other, talking about, oh, we spent so much money on renovations. Gas. I got the usual mild comments from my family, until
Bro,
he
his
turned
wife
on where my
rich
wife
rich.
picked me up from. Yeah, right. Lacey, I don't think knew about my family history before. We were talking about dads, don't ask me why, and I got a question on what my dad did. I said I didn't know, never met the guy. Lacey made this kind of exaggerated gasp and went, oh, well, we all know why you're with her. Then don't we? Like, he's talking about his wife.
Jeez.
And we got all confused, and she got flustered and just kept going, but she kept going with, well, you know. My wife tried to move the conversation along, but by this point, I wasn't letting it go. I kept pushing and pushing until Lacey finally said, well, you two don't exactly have the same finances, do you? And then responded with, you're right, I may fight some more. Lacey by the point was too embarrassed to keep going. I'd kind of ruined the vibe, but the night continued. This, this isn't the kind of event you walk away from. We went home, which was when shit genuinely went down. She told me it was crazy of me to keep pushing on that point and turn one comment into one of the most embarrassing moments of her life. Now everyone in her circle must think she's some kind of failure to earn it so much less than her husband, and I'd ruin everything. Well, yeah, fuck this wife thing.
Nah,
I thought
I
she
was
was
saying,
gonna be like
I
a
don't
decent
like.
person. No, fuck
One,
you,
you could have defended your husband first of all.
right? Oh my god. But it's not like I lied, I'm just tired of being treated like shit in our circle. My wife's so upset though, I do care about her, so I need to know, am I
Bro,
the
stop
asshole?
caring about her. I feel like his wife might be happier if she was with a guy that was a gold digger.
Right?
Damn it. Oh my god, why can't I make it past 200 anymore?
Ooh, would I be the jerk if I decided to give my heirlooms to someone within my blood-related family instead of my in-laws, even though I'm engaged?
No?
Yeah, right? So for some I already don't want to read this.
Grammar.
The first, the not great. The first, I don't. Is it a misspelling or typo? This is the first sentence. I already have a bad feeling about this. So for some background, when I was, when I, 30 female, was 18, my mom gave me a ring she had gotten from her grandma. It's a family heirloom that has been in our family for decades, from female to female. I don't even know for how long. Now, I barely wear the ring myself because I'm too afraid of losing it or have it stolen, so I'm keeping it safe most of the time. Last year, my partner proposed to me and I said yes, the wedding is planned this year and it would officially mean I'm part of their family and he's a part of mine. These events have got me to start thinking, what would happen if I die? Who will get my stuff, including the ring? Who do I pass it on to? We are not planning on having kids, meaning I won't have a direct child to pass it on to. Now my fiance has a niece who is still a kid. She's the oldest kid within both our families. My family is relatively small. Bond with my family niece isn't close, mainly because she's a kid that does her own thing. We have family gatherings, the children are playing with each other while the adults are hanging around together. I completely understand that, and I don't blame my niece one bit for not really feeling the need to get closer to us. That being said, it made me wonder, will I have to pass on the ring to her when my time has come? It would have been continuing the tradition of the first female getting the ring passed on, I believe my great-grandmother who gave it to my mom and my sons, but it just doesn't feel right to me. I barely know the kid. I know it will probably take a long time before I will eventually pass, so maybe I'm just overthinking things. My in-laws don't know anything about the ring My in-laws don't know anything about the ring anyway. My fiance does though. I also have a younger brother, a male who has a girlfriend. We have met her a few times and my fiance already predicted that if they would stay together, they will most likely have kids. He does see my brother's girlfriend as the type of girl. Now, the idea of passing the ring on to a child of my brother seems more tempting to me than giving it to my niece. This is once again still hypothetical since they haven't even had kids yet, nor do I know what my bond with them will be if they decide to have them. Does that make me a hypocrite or unfair? Am I just overthinking this? I've talked to my fiance about this, about what would happen to our belongings if one of us would pass away. He said that my belongings are mine, and that it is my choice who I pass them on. What a good fiance. That made me feel better, but I'm still wondering, would I be the jerk if I would prefer passing my heirloom onto a blood relative instead of one of my in-laws, despite my niece being older?
Okay, so it's a niece on the husband side.
Yeah, I was
I
so
was
confused about
so confused about that. I
I
was
think
like, what the
that's...
fuck did the in-laws have to do with this? They sound like they don't even want it. I mean,
They...
I don't get why this is even. I guess just because of her own thinking, but like,
Yeah.
it doesn't sound like anyone else cares. So give it to who you want. Like,
Yeah.
I would probably give it to her brother. Brother's planning on having kids, whether it's with this girl or not. It sounds like he's going to have kids.
Update to edit. Thanks for your words and comments. I do understand that the ring is mine, so it will be my decision who will have it after me, and that it will be okay if I decide to keep it in my family. I was just overthinking all of this, but this helped me too. Thank you guys. Update number 2. Is this actually something with content, or... No, she's just setting up a will. Okay.
She sent her will?
No, she's setting up a will.
Oh. Was it the Redditors get the ring? Damn it. Just got that life.
Go ahead.
No. Fuck.
Your journey
No.
ends here.
Alright. I'm gonna stop.
Hey, don't look down on me.
Time for some Joker.
Alright. I know I need quite a bit for you. Also, these. Duhan and a Grace's
Touch my tail.
Greta.
You wanna test my hammer?
How can I help?
Then is also Friday.
Time for some hard labor.
1, 2, yes, all accounted for.
Rena is also Friday.
Head made
Is it work time? Is food included?
Sukaku is.
Oh, and are the okay, materials also time gated in this game?
No.
Oh.
Actually, well, not time gated, but like the way to unlock it is through Simulated Universe, and it's kind of RNG.
Oh.
You have to find the boss and then fight them a certain number of times. I do need to get one more of these. You pop one.
Almost.
Nice. What level am I on? Oh, kind of. Well, no, I should still be on the right level.
Is this high enough?
I,
Damn.
I'm gonna get a bit off the end.
Uh,
Take this.
wait, no.
Looking down on me? This time.
No, no, no. Okay, this turned me all the way around.
I'm happy to be of service. Take this. Take it off me.
Jesus. No, not that one.
Just watch me.
Careful, President. Stand behind the yellow line.
Time for a hammer. I'm happy to be of service.
There we go. Okay. Alright. That is a good stopping point for me as well.